Yes, Terry anasema kwamba ulicheat na a prominent person. Is that true? What you are telling us that you believe or you have evidence your guy cheated?
I don't believe. I saw it. I saw it on pictures. I have seen a number of things. Naogopa nikitaja atajua nimejulia wapi.
Sema taja tu.
Nimeona mpaka videos.
Are you heartbroken?
Definitely. As much as I want to fight that feeling.
Welcome to Bed Palace Kenya, home of quality, affordable and luxurious beds. We have also diversified to classic sofas. Visit our showroom in Vindigua, Kiambu Road opposite Quickmart, as well as Roy Sambu Thika Road. Contact us on 0725 414 842. Bed Palace, the ultimate solution to insomnia.
Hello guys, this is Mr. A Lot More, your senior Udaku reporter. And of course, A Lot More is coming. I am coming to you live from NK Studios kama kawaida. Niko hapa kupiga story na Terry. You remember the couple ya 42 years na 22 ama 22 years. I'm talking about Terry and Promise. Wali trend sana baada ya kuwa na difference ya over 20 years wakiwa ni couple. Mtu wangu nikasema aje tupige story because tumewakosa sana kwa mtandao. We don't know what has been happening. So nikasema aje tupige story tujue mambo iko namna gani kisha tuendelee na kazi mtu wangu. And of course guys, this episode is proudly sponsored by Komarok Modern Healthcare mtu wangu. Kumbuka ukiwa na mimba unataka kwenda kupata mtoto, ukiwa mgonjwa unataka kwenda kufanya ma check up, dialysis, anything, unatembea pale Komarok Modern Healthcare Utawala, Komarok kwenyewe na pia kule Chuka, bila kusahau maeneo ya Kathwana mtu wangu. Call the number that is on your screen for any inquiries, then Komarok Modern team will get you sorted mtu wangu. Na pia bila kusahau tuko na mashamba na Gredico Properties za Africa Limited kule Kidhimani na pia kule maeneo ya Malindi. 50 by 100 Kidhimani goes for only 350,000 Kenya shillings, na pia kule Malindi quarters goes for 200,000 Kenya shillings. All you need to do is to call the number that is on your screen, kisha utakuwa sorted kabisa. Terry yuko hapa. Habari ya Terry?
Nzuri sana.
Ama nianze na Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, yeah, sure.
Badhi mwaka bado ni mpya ama imezeeka?
Bado. 18th hizo kwa imezeeka.
18th imeenda.
Sema January wana January. So at least ukiambia mtu Happy New Year, it helps cut the January.
Oh, January iko na January.
Inakuwa na wiki 6. So at least it's always good kuambia mtu Happy New Year.
But for me this time ni simu yako ina vibrate. Wapatie wakae nayo. I think badhi mwezi imekimbia. Sijui kama una feel the same kama mimi. Ama nijua tuna watoto kupeleka shule.
Wewe ndio una, mimi niko nao.
Salimia wa Kenya basi.
Oh, hi Kenyans, Mama Ryan Terry hapa.
Mama Ryan Terry, how is Ryan?
Well, they are fine. I would assert so. They are fine. Though nimekuwa na kimbi juu yao. So like my year ended and the new year started also nikiwa kwa kimbi. But they are fine.
What do you mean by kimbi?
Like I assume mwenye leta jina kimbi walikuwa na cut kukimbia. So sijui kama ulikuwa umesikia hiyo story, but towards December last year walikuwa wamechukuliwa forcefully without my permission.
Your kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were forcefully taken. I reported the issue, but of course the police will always say it's a family issue. So tumekuwa na mvutano to a point where I wanted to like let them go. Yeah. So that maybe there can be peace. But you see kids, kids will always be comfortable on their mom's side. Yeah. So ndio maana nikasema kulikuwa na kimbi. I wanted to watch how things are going to be. Yeah.
Perfect. We're going to be talking about that story in a bit. But first of all, holiday season, Christmas, Happy New Year, nini. I mean, did you enjoy? How was it for you?
Honestly, I never felt like I had Christmas, honestly speaking. Because number one, I've been having a sick parent who's been diagnosed with cardiac issue. So for me, I was looking forward to a time when this whole episode would be done. And instead of it getting done, we saw another episode still on the same. There was an operation that was done and then it backfired. So we need to redo it again. And on top of it, you're told there's a reaction. No, ni mtu mzee. So it calls for a lot of attention on my part. And the reason why I'm saying I did not have Christmas is because I thought of maybe doing it out of Nairobi, mashambani huko, where there would be fresh air and looking after my mzee, of course. Yeah, so amidst hiyo Christmas time na kuangalia mgonjwa na kukimbishana naye, the hospital would call in every now and then. Amidst that, another thing also broke out like hell. So for me, Christmas was all fiery. Kuongea tu kweli, I came to enjoy when ilikuwa inaisha on 31st. We had a kesha for church, and I felt like that is where I would go and unwind and relieve of my stress. But yangu imekuwa hectic, up and down, a lot of things. Nilidhani, at least ya mzazi ningeweza kuhandle because it's nature. But kuna zingine, they disorganize you so much. So Christmas nilikuwa, I was all alone plus mgonjwa. Yeah.
All shall be well. Mungu anasaidia siku zote. I mean, mmekuwa kwa wewe na Promise, mmekuwa kwa game for some time. I mean, imekuwaje kwako watu online, because 75% imekuwa the negativity tu. I mean, imekuwaje kwako wewe kama mzazi, kama mwanamke?
Like I have always said, I've learned to take the negatives and make something good out of them. But I would also add and say, when it began, ilianza ikiwa na a lot of negativity, but somewhere towards, hata Promise alikuwa anasema, looks like people are now coming on my side, they are beginning to understand me. So yes, it has been a challenge, and through that challenge I've grown with that. Nimegronayo, they've thrown lemons, I've made lemonade out of it, and I decided it's life. At the end of the day, you've got to be happy. Though as at now, I didn't say I'm that happy. But whatever life throws at us, we need to make something good out of it. So yeah, as a parent, I adapted and lived with it. And life continues. Huwezi simamisha life ati juu people out there are so negative, or because something has been lying at your back. No, life has to continue.
Perfect. The last time I checked, I was there when you guys were doing the introduction. I mean, you meeting the wazazi and stuff, and I can say kilikuramba. I mean, nini kili happen after hapo?
Like you're saying, by the way, nimekumbuka that was the last time we were with you. Kiliniramba, if I was to go by what you're saying. But a month or two later, down the line, we connected so well with the mom. So I can say we are good buddies. So we went back, sisi tu peke yetu. But he went ahead of me, like we had planned. Yeah, I ended, and then if there is an atmosphere for me to go, then I'd go.
But they have noticed you're not mentioning his name here.
Oh, which one do you want first?
Sawa, we are coming there. Okay. Of late hatujawaona pamoja because we expect when people are dating, when people are married, wakati wa Christmas tuone wako nyumbani, watupostie, tuambie from ours to yours nini, but it's the opposite. I mean what's happening, Terry?
Nothing much. It's just life. Like I said, mimi I'm an ushago person. Whenever I have time off my schedule, I like going to ushago. So when I discussed it with Promise, he was not for the idea. He told me like he felt like he wanted to do more business. And as a human being, I accepted.
So you requested him mwende ushago?
Yeah, mimi nilimwambia mimi nitaenda ushago if he was comfortable with it.
Mwende kwenu ama kwao?
Tulikuwa tunaenda home because nilikuwa na mzazi mgonjwa. And I felt that would be the best place also for the mgonjwa to recover well. So yeye akasema ako na bees, what he would do, he would be dropping by once in a while. And honestly nilikuwa nimemiss hiyo atmosphere home. But I know he wouldn't go for it. By the way, I know young blood na kitu iko na farming off Nairobi's noise hapana. So me, I went home. By the way, I would call him and he would always sound so busy. And since ni kitu tulikuwa tumeventure na yeye, and I know he can work hard at times, so me I'd accept. He's busy, well and good. And so the whole holiday nilikuwa peke yangu.
Did it bother him?
He actually sounded very, very okay. Didn't even sound like he needed my presence. There are things we normally do pamoja, but I realized pia like he didn't need my input on it. So ilibidi ningoje holiday yangu ishe ndio we can link up nijue whether ni biashara kabisa. But before I traveled, I remember we spent a day somewhere. Ni ile ya kumforce actually. I told him I was at a place and I needed to deliver something to him. So that,
which is?
Yeah, I was delivering something. I'm not that kind of person who says everything. But in case the mention has to be, I'll say it. So when he met me place nilikuwa na mgoja, after a few exchange of pleasantries, I noted that something is not the same.
Something was off.
Yeah, something was unlike him. This was unlike the Promise I knew. Yeah. A lot had really changed. A lot, because somebody I've been with for months, I know how he responds. I know I don't even need to ask him to create time to come and get what I am giving him. But this day tulivutana kabisa for him to come. Then after he sits down, a phone call after another, and from one specific person. So I mean, I didn't need to be told something was amiss. So nikamuliza, now that he did not buy my story of going home, what next? Told me he had other plans, and that he was planning to travel somewhere for business purposes, which I later learned he was actually out of the country. Yes. Ile tu bahati mbaya stumbled on the information.
Where was he? Which country?
I think somewhere in UAE. Yeah, he was in Dubai. And with who sijui. Wacha niseme sijui, but I think I can trace. I can trace with who he was with. I asked him na akasema alikuwa ameenda stories za biz. And that I know, alinijibu akaniambia ninajua amekuwa akipanga a business travel. And as far as I'm concerned, we were planning it together. I was not to go, by the way, juu ya mgonjwa, but he was to go and do something else. So hata ile kupanga yenye tunapanganga a few days, like we are planning, this was my part, this was his part, he never bothered. Me actually nilijua kama ameenda na ako anarudi or almost kurudi. So that is when now 1 + 1 began to make like 2.
Ngoja kidogo. Let's go back kidogo. Dubai. Tuka tuende Dubai sasa. Wewe ukajua kwa Dubai. Did you contact him kumuuliza uko wapi nini?
I tried reaching the 2 lines I know, but they would give me a very funny signal. Yeah, they would not go through. So I guess that is why I was not able to know hata ako happy. Actually, nilipita tu kwa mtu wa familia, then I learned where he is.
Okay. Ulijua through his family member.
Yeah, but of course you don't even ask directly juu atajua what you are up to. So nilienda tu hivi.
Alikuwa Dubai na nani?
According to yeye alikuwa peke yake. But I've seen pictures. I've seen a lot.
What pictures?
I've seen pictures that proves he was not alone.
What are you not telling us, Terry?
I think I'm telling you everything. You remember there was a certain time we were with you somewhere on bypass.
Northern bypass, maeneo fulani.
Na akataja mtu. No, me, I'm no good. I'm a very reserved person. Alimtaja mtu ambaye alikuwa amempa offer.
Oh, yes.
So I know walikuwa pamoja. Na ilianza kama business.
No, Promise alisema there was an MP alikuwa anampea offer in our previous interview.
A love offer, of course. But for me, when it came to me, it looked like a business offer. So they would communicate a number.
So to him it's a love offer. To you it's a business offer.
For me it was a business offer. Although back then it was a love offer. If you remember very well, alikuwa anampa an amount which we did not disclose.
Yes.
For them to be together. Like the exact words were for us to share. But then later, I don't know how they turned it. Ikakuwa ni business offer. As a human being, of course, unakubaliana tu kama ni business. But when I looked at the pictures that were in Dubai...
Where did you get the pictures?
Of course, we met once after I came from home. Hapa tu katikati in January, by the way, to be precise. But the last time, before I met him in January, the last time we met was somewhere before the 12th of December. He was always busy. Tunapatana, we don't even last like a minute. Maybe somewhere we take a cup of coffee or something, then he's busy again. And I also noted, I don't know whether he was being dropped or he came driving. I don't know. But pia nimezisikia. Nayo mimi ni mtu wa watu. Nimezisikia. Zingine nimeona bahati mbaya. Nimejiona.
So hizo picha uliona nini?
Niliwaona Dubai wakiwa raha. I did not even see any touch of business hapo. There was no business. I think they were just there to enjoy. Yeah.
I would like to imagine, so please.
You want to imagine what they were doing?
Yes.
They were on sand dunes. They were somewhere on a very high building. I mean pictures on the beach.
Oh. Pictures of your boyfriend with another woman.
Another woman. I know this woman well. I have seen her messages. Some on my phone. Apparently when he knew nimejua hiyo information alininyang'anya my phone. Unakumbuka ile phone yangu ya kijiti? With the stylus phone, alinipokonya.
Okay.
So I'm phoneless. Sijui hata kama ina exist ama I exist. So I don't have...
So unatumia simu gani? Hebu simu ya Terry?
Siuiache tu. Okay, this is a traveling phone.
Oh, this is a Techno. Pop 2F. Oh, kumbe hata watu wanasikii. This is a Techno Pop 2F.
So alina simu yangu sijui kwa nini. I'm thinking maybe anataka ku wipe some of the information yenye nilikuwa nayo.
So saa hii muongei.
Tunaongea but ni ile casual. Like I want to know.
Sasa kama amekunyang'anya simu mnaongea. Oh, uko naye.
Actually, sumesema mpaka nikikwambia I tried reaching him na line zake mbili zenye mimi najua. I think he's on another line. Yeah. But when he wants to be reached, it's easy to find him.
So, let's connect these dots now. You're saying your guy went to Dubai with another person. Ukapata pictures wakiwa kwa beach. So what you are telling us that you believe you have evidence your guy cheated.
I don't believe. I saw it. I saw it on pictures. I have seen a number of things. Naogopa nikitaja atajua nimejulia wapi.
Sema taja tu.
Nimeona mpaka videos za wakiwa wawili. I have enough evidence. Yeah. Including a message I saw ya transaction. Yeah.
Ya pesa.
What baffles me is, like I told you, he was to go to Dubai, but vitu za biashara. I had an invitation from some Wi-Fi company. And instead of me going, I wanted him to go. Because I've been doing Wi-Fi issues for quite a long time, that I feel I needed to relax, take a backseat kidogo juu ya huyu mgonjwa. So we spoke, we discussed, nikamwambia kuna hiyo meeting nimeitwa, we'll be going alongside somebody he knows, mwenye tulianza hizo biashara za Wi-Fi nazo na yeye, that is, and he agreed. The next thing was get a passport. So I'm the one who did the do I call it a donkey job? Yeah, hiyo ya kutafuta passport and all that.
His passport.
Yes. I prepared him for the journey juu nilikuwa najua tunaenda biashara.
Alienda raha pole.
Alienda raha, hata hakuenda hiyo biashara by the way. Thank God I had someone else mwenye ananijua aliniwakilisha. And you're laughing and it's not funny.
Anijua kiliko ramba.
Ukicheka tu at my downfall. Sometimes I wonder whether you're a friend.
I'm a good friend.
How?
By then nakumbuka. No. I remember Terry, please. I remember juzi tulipitia hapa nyuma. Nikisema ni wapi watu watajua studio maliko. Ukaniambia wewe ndio umefanya Wi-Fi ya hapo. It's somewhere guys around Marui. So sai na connect dots. And promise ni huyo msee kweli? Ako hivyo?
I'm also shocked. By the way, today is the 18th, sio? I'm still in shock. Because before tuende pia, there was a machine aliniambia imemsumbua. So we decided to do away with it. We sell it and get something else. And we went and did the paperwork. But after that, I have never seen him. Like, I don't even know what happened to whatever we were changing. Yeah.
Umejaribu kumreach?
Yeah. Ndio nakwambia akitaka kupatikana huwa anapatikana. But unlike vile tumezoea, like I can't go 5 minutes kama hajanipigia. No, it's totally different. Tunaweza hata enda wiki moja. Yeah.
So mapenzi yenu imekuaje before hizo vitu zote zi happen?
We were just fine. We were fine until your business offer ikuje. Yenye sijui ama nitaita business ama love offer. I don't know, unless mnisaidie. But for me it began as a business offer. Juu alikuja akaniambia, "Hey, nimeambiwa na mtu fulani bla 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 bla. I think we should venture."
So kutoka ujua na cheat ama amekuwa Dubai, did you tell him like nimeona hizi video nini bla 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 ni za nini?
Actually sikumwambia kuhusu video na picha sikumwambia. But message nilimwambia nimeona message na iko na transaction na mambo zingine mazito. So at that point ndo alikasirika na kabeba phone yangu because that phone has all the evidence. I'm praying hajaipata. That's my prayer. But anajua, I know he's been cheating. He knows, and that is why he reacted hivyo.
So
nikamwambia sitampasu. I will not pursue him, but if he wants to go, unajua it's a free world. Everybody has got their own decisions and they are valid. So if he wants to walk away, it's just as easy as saying, I just want to walk away. Yeah. I can't hold him back. I mean, Kenya nataka kufanya ni it's all up to him. But there are things he knows very well they're supposed to be with me, not with him. So when I asked for for us now to like do auditing, Ndo ananiambia hapana, mimi nimekuwa busy, nikipata time nitakam. Yet, you know, things cannot stand. Like I told you, we ventured into something pamoja. Once or twice, we launched some 2 things. So I wanted to know if he's going, let us at least decide who is left with what or what you do. Ndio kama umeenda uende tu kabisa, you see. Because right now I consider myself single. Yeah, I consider myself single. I'm actually thinking whether I am single and ready to mingle or I want to remain like that. Sasa hii yake ndio sielewi. I want us to just do things right. If he wants to go aende. And then I clean up. I clean up whatever we had started with. Yeah.
Nataka nimpigie Promise ndio. Tusikie atasemaje kuhusu hizo allegations. Promise ni aje? Ni aje? Niko kwa interview na Terry, nataka nikuweke loudspeaker kidogo. Yes, Terry anasema kwamba ulienda Dubai na ulicheat na a prominent person. Is that true?
Sasa nimejaribu kuongea naye hata haikusikia. Sasa kwa unajua hakuna mahali nimecheat. Nimejaribu kuongea naye. Adai kuelezeka. Like okay, unaona Terry ama adai kuongea na mimi pia sasa.
Nakusikia.
Promise ongea.
Beba. Beba kuna mahali nimecheat.
Really?
Beba.
Hello.
Hakuna mahali nimecheat na nakushauri hivyo.
Anasema aliona pictures zako mkiwa Dubai. Ulikuwa Dubai by the way?
Just 4 days.
With who?
Ilikuwa business.
Anauliza na nani?
Ilikuwa business trip.
I told you.
Ulikuwa na nani?
We were 3.
Wewe nani na nani?
Woman.
Woman.
Man. Na mwanaume.
Imagine zao?
Tuwezi taja tu kwa nini kama kwa interview tuwezi like taja tu mshida bro.
So wewe ukucheat?
Mimi sikucheat.
Sawa. Nitakutafu
muuliza na picha kama hapo.
Muulize.
Na picha?
Picha, okay, kupiga picha na mzee vibaya. Wewe kioko unaweza na Dubai kwanza kupiga picha?
Mpaka kwa beach, si ndio? I'm even surprised tunapatikana kwa simu.
Let me call you guys.
Kwani wewe umpati kwa simu?
Hakuna line nyingine. Fortunately I have nayo yenye uko nayo ndo niko nayo na nyingine. Yeah.
Kwani tu kwa
amekwambia aje alikuwa business trip. Surely watu wako kwa beach, wako business trip.
Maybe hiyo ndo business yake.
Okay, hata mimi nimeassume hivyo. At least umeprove sijamwekelea, sijadanganya.
But yeye amesema hakucheat.
He did. Hiyo even a blind person.
Umemsamea?
Where do you start forgiving? Is it from the point that we did a transaction akadisappear, or is it from the point that nimeona kwa beach, or is it from the point of the transaction? Hizo sasa zinanipatia changamoto na kizungumkuti. Yeah, so officially mimi najua niko single. By the way, and searching.
Unataka mtu mwingine?
Naye pia experience what we experienced. Yeah.
Ngoja kidogo. Let's go back kidogo. Kuna stories zilinifikia Bedi naitwa Nicholas Kioko, I'm the senior udaku reporter. Kuna story linifikia kwamba Terry, you are pregnant. Ni allegations, ni stories za ukweli ama ni za uongo?
You're becoming an enemy like someone I met, Marital. Yeah, you're becoming an enemy. You also want to know about my pregnancy.
Tuachie hapo basi. Sitaki kuwa enemy.
Ushauliza. Wa. Yeah. Unataka kujuaje? Yes, I'm pregnant.
For him.
That's up to me. Unajua they say wa mama sisi ndo tunakuanga na hizo majibu. Yeah, I know the father. But of course me I didn't cheat like he did. Yeah.
How did you cheat then?
I did not cheat. Yeah. I did not cheat. You see, you've always been against me. Me, I did not cheat. If he can tell you the truth, he drove me all the way home.
But I do respect you.
For once now I know. From ile saga ya kusema weird couple, aki by the way sijai kusamehea. But
just you me one hizo title ni
this year. How do you call us weird? And the way you used to
But do you have an issue with me that you are not telling me?
I have, honestly. But this year, naomba tu God nikutoe kwa roho yangu. Na kwa nimekubeba kabisa.
Unakongo umenibeba vizuri. That's good.
Unanionea like anyway.
Tusameane basi.
Unless utapromise you will not be against me because ukwangi against promise.
But they have never been against you.
Against me, the weird couple, the woman sijui promises dating her mother in me. Vitu mob. Honestly, lakini sinanga ile grudge, sina beef. Mzito. But don't usizitoe hivyo tena. Change that.
This is official now. We are not. Miss, by the miss, hujai nikosea. Hata mimi sivili kama nishikukosea.
Maybe ukujua, but me nilifeel nika unanioneanga like you hate me. Like by the way, even if you ask your viewers, they will tell you you're always against me. Mbona kuna wenye walinipigia pana, tena stories za Kioko usiku na mita na kuonea tu like he portrays you as the worst. Juzi I met with another lady simjui, but I am told alikuwa kwa Mr. Right. Her name is Maggie. She told me, mbona pictures za Kioko zinakutoa ukiwa mzee, you not? So I said, no wonder, I know you are just against me.
So you think I do edit your pictures?
Ago. Yeah.
So you think I do edit your pictures?
Yeah, my thinking.
Kwani mimi ni mbaya aje? Mpaka ni edit picture.
Uniambie you did not do that. By the way, that lady is very young na akaniambia pana Kioko ndo anakuharibianga.
Nitafute picha yako moja mpaka simu.
So leo unitoe nikiwa mzuri, usinitoe like vile unasema mama. Niliambiwa na mtu wa mama wameishia Kenol. Nairobi hakuna wa mama.
Tulifanyanga interview ya kwanza lini?
Acha na picha. Tumeniona suko na mimi hapa saa hii. Looks like that one.
This is the day ulisema Promise alisema kuna MP anamtaka.
Anampatia offer ya.
So we did, umeipata? Okay, wacha tutafute zingine. I'm pretty sure zingine ziko tu hapa karibu. We had done another interview some weeks before this day. Yeah?
It was almost 3 or 1 month.
But they have no issue. I have nothing against you.
At least kumesema na mdomo yako na I know, but from the posts they were speaking.
This is the picture.
Aha.
Tell si hapo uko mrembo?
Kuna ingine ulisijui ilikuwa wapi hiyo picha. I think niyo ya red or something. Ndio aliniambia, kuna picha Kioko ametoa.
Si ni hii?
I think.
Hiyo nakaa mzee?
Kujua aliongelea gani. Ba mimi ni mzee at least.
Isn't she pretty? Hata unasikia timu akisema you are. Kumbe interview ilikuwa kesi.
But hata caption yenyewe, the title you give it, ilikuwa inakaa unanionea tu, but it's okay.
How do I explain this? Watch news on TV. There is a day kulikuwa na politics nini. Then NTV waliandika the government. That simply means the government, I quote this, the government has goons. The goon government, the government. Do you understand?
I do.
Some titles are just
weird. That was yours. Weird. How
did you check the spellings? They're weird.
Yeah, it was the correct spelling.
Was it?
The meaning of weird. Hata nika unatuita ghost.
Na basi sisi ni kama wengine basi wanaita government the goons.
In Kenya we are very old and dating.
Okay. Me from where I sit, sijai kuwa na issue na wewe na sitawahi kuwa na issue na wewe. I have nothing against you and I will never have nothing. Niseme aje ndike ndo akendokethuku na mpaka kikamu imetoka. But nisamee basi.
Nimekusamehea. Coming from your mouth, hata nimesikia relief.
But you're how old?
Headed to 43 now.
And you see my mom is around 46, I'm 47. So you are age mates. So I do respect you.
Yes, actually you should be giving me that treatment you give your mom. Hata ufai kuallow any point.
Ujaribu muone.
So officially now I have a son. Thank you.
And promises my age mate. By the way, I like joking anyway. So lakini kijana alikucheat for sure.
Alicheat hiyo nayo. As much as I paint blue, black, red, yellow, whatever.
Na mimi nimesikia na sound poa.
Kwako juu amesikia huko. Sasa anyway sidhani unaweza nielewa. But I've told you alininyang'anya phone. You can imagine ako ka scenario ndio aninyang'anye phone how it was like. Simply because nimemwambia nimeona A, B, C, D. Funny enough he has all my pins and passwords.
Alikunyang'anya simu.
I am praying hajaipata.
Chato mcall tusikie kama alichukua simu.
I'm sure ataifunction yangu alishavunja.
Terry anasema ulimnyang'anya simu. Terry anasema ulimnyang'anya simu, ni ukweli?
Napigia kiasi.
Kidogo tu.
Agenda wako. Hakuna issues ni issues zako nazo.
Ulimnyang'anya simu?
Jamnyang'anya ni issues zako nazo tu achana.
Hawezi kubali.
Sawa. Tell me what you think. Wewe unataka aje Terry? Unataka kumrudia? Tusikae chini tufanya dialogue.
Okay, the truth is
But tumesema kwa single and searching.
That was just a statement by the way. Ukiweza utoe hiyo kwa interview. The truth is I loved him from the word go. We had great plans. This year actually we were supposed to like do a union. Yenye tulikuwa tuna deliberate itakuwa wapi kwa wanaitangwa nani? The AGs or the church or garden wedding. So the truth is I loved him.
Do you still do?
I do. Honestly, I do. And he knows that. And I think he's riding on that fact.
Oh, he's taking advantage of that.
Yeah, I do. But what I'm not sure of is whether we are going to have a talk. Yeah. Because I feel betrayed. Honestly. I feel bad. As much as I love him, so much. And he knows that.
Okay. Talk to him.
Sana mwongelesha nimwambie nini? Because for the
mwambie unblock simu.
Nasikia niko under shock. I don't know whether this is the promise I fell in love with. But
Are you heartbroken?
Definitely. As much as I want to fight that feeling. Unajua when you ukiwa na age kama yangu, we know how to play cool. But honestly speaking, only the pillows can express the real you. So I still believe in the candle we lit. I still believe in the power of our love. The next page is what I don't know what to say about. I don't know.
Mungu ako na plans nzuri.
But I like it when somebody's honest. It happened, yes. Then we know. Do I have the shock absorbers to forgive? Yeah.
Okay. So let's hope everything takuwa vizuri kabisa. But for me, I wish you all the best. Mungu atakujalia.
Let it sleep. Nisahau mpaka hizo vitu tuliventure, or I mean, those are the things that
you can always talk.
Sasa utaongea aje na haujui? Maybe atakuja one day and then the next thing you know, maybe tunapanga naye harusi, and the next thing unasikia wako na huyo mwenye walikuwa naye Dubai. Vitu zingine ni funny.
Unajua mapenzi inapanda shuka zake. Kila couple ina ups and downs. What matters is how you handle those issues.
But this one is not an issue. It is just a big bombshell. Yeah. Because I never saw it coming. And vitu zingine ni ngumu, honestly.
Na kitu kitakuwa vizuri Terry.
Haujanijibu now, you as a person. There are things we call the fear of the unknown. That is where I am. I don't know whether to take an explanation or just to shut. Anajua I am very good at shutting myself indoors. Yeah. While I make a resolve. Because right now, like they say, trust is like a paper. Your paper uki dismantle, you try and fold it. Bringing it out like the way ilikuwa kwa kitabu is very hard. Yeah. So niko kwa ile point, do I let him just disappear and start afresh? Or do I just try and, pick up the broken pieces for the sake of maybe biashara tulikuwa tumeanza na yeye? Yeah. I don't know, niko tu hapo. Yeah.
You'll always find a way.
What would you do if you were in my shoes? What would you do if you were in my shoes?
Unfortunately, huko kujibu maswali ni ngumu. Because my job is to ask questions. But I wish you all the best. Mimi ningependa wewe na promise mwende mkae chini, mzungumze, muangalie mahali shida iko, mjaribu kuitatua. Kishindikana basi tunabudi. But we hope kila kitu kitakuwa vizuri kwako Terry. Unajua mwanaume ni, kuna msanii wa Ukamana alimba akasema mwanaume ni mtu mgumu. Anaweza vumilia, but wanawake ni soft. That's why wanabebanga mimba. Mwanaume akibeba mimba itatoka kesho. I'm happy unacheka. Guys, tell me what you think hapo kwenye comment section kuhusiana na story ya Terry. She's claiming that she's saying Promise cheated with an MP, na hatujui kweli ni upi, because Promise naye amesema hakucheat kabisa. Amesema Promise alimnyang'anya simu. Promise anasema Terry kuna issues, anasema kuna pictures, mambo mingi sana. Tell me what you think pale kwenye comment section. Do you think Terry should look for another person, ama wakae chini na Promise wazungumze? Keep the conversation going, kisha kazi tutaendelea nayo kama kawaida. Mambo ni mingi, muda ni mchache. For now it is a bye bye, but kumbuka deals ni mingi, shida ni DCI mtu wangu. Bye bye.